It usually starts in very small moments. Someone asks how you are, not in a dramatic way, not with concern or urgency, just the way people ask when they expect an easy answer. And the answer comes out automatically. I'm okay. Sometimes it's said with a smile, sometimes with a shrug, sometimes without feeling anything at all. What's strange is that the word feels true enough to pass, but not true enough to stay. Because later, when things get quiet, when the noise fades and there's nothing demanding attention, there's that familiar hollow feeling. Not pain exactly, not sadness that can cry or scream, just emptiness. And it's unsettling, because nothing is obviously wrong. Life is moving, days are full, responsibilities get handled. So why does it feel like something is missing? Why does I'm okay feel like a cover rather than an answer? There's a particular kind of emptiness that doesn't come from loss in the obvious sense. It doesn't arrive with an event you can point to. It's not loud. It doesn't beg to be noticed. It just sits there, quiet, heavy, unnamed. Often, it shows up as numbness rather than pain, as distance rather than sadness, as functioning rather than feeling. People still show up. Conversations still happen. You still laugh at the right moments. But inside, there's a sense of watching life instead of being inside it, like standing behind glass. Many people who feel this way don't think of themselves as struggling. They don't feel bad enough to claim anything is wrong. They've learned that struggle has a certain look, a certain intensity, and this doesn't match that image. So the emptiness stays unspoken. What's often misunderstood about emptiness is that it isn't the absence of emotion. It's the presence of something that never got to fully exist, a feeling that learned it wasn't welcome, a need that learned it wouldn't be met, a part of the self that learned to stay quiet. Over time, that quiet becomes a habit, and habits can feel like personality. It's easy to assume this emptiness means something is broken, but more often, it means something adapted. There are many ways a child learns what is allowed to be felt. Sometimes it's through words. Don't be so sensitive. Others have it worse. You're fine. Sometimes it's through silence. Emotions met with distraction. Needs met with avoidance. Questions met with discomfort. And sometimes it's through inconsistency. Care that appears and disappears without explanation. Affection that depends on mood, timing, or performance. In those environments, a child learns very quickly that certain feelings are risky. Not because anyone meant harm, but because emotional expression didn't lead to safety. So the child learns to manage themselves. They learn to minimize, to stay pleasant, to not ask for too much. They learn to be okay. At first, this skill is impressive. It keeps things calm. It prevents conflict. It protects connection. But skills learned for survival don't disappear when the danger passes. They stay. They grow up with you. And eventually, what once protected you begins to cost something. That cost often looks like emptiness, because when feelings are consistently pushed down, they don't disappear. They fade into something less defined, something harder to name. Over time, the inner world becomes quieter, not because there's peace, but because there's permission missing. Permission to want, permission to need, permission to feel without justification. So when someone asks how you are, I'm okay isn't a lie. It's just incomplete. And pauses don't mean nothing is happening. They mean something is listening.